Hello, Dr. Thacker. My name is Krishna, and I will be presenting the scenario one about AI investment advice and behavioral biases. In this reflection, I would like to mainly talk about like what I was like for arguing for something that I actually don't agree with. The idea that financial institutions should keep promoting covered call ETF as a safe income, even though that framing can be misleading. When I first started writing the argument, I expected it to feel completely wrong. But after a few minutes, I realized something interesting. As I kept building the case and the part of it started sounding reasonable to me. That was weird moment, basically, noticing how easily my brain started cooperating with arguments instead of resisting it. Uh, I could feel myself using more and more confident language, things like behavioral stability or emotional resilience. Those phrases made the argument sound smart and ethical, even though they were basically softening the what was really exploitation of investor bias. That was my first clue that motivated reasoning and what was happening in real time. Another thing I noticed was how comfortable it felt to focus on the big picture, things like market stability or avoiding panic selling, instead of the uncomfortable truth that some investor might be misled by. It's almost like the brain wanted the argument to feel morally acceptable, so it leaned into the ideas, the greater good, or most people basically will benefit in it. But those are also the exact type of phrase that hide individual harm. That's what I think, at least. When I moved to the reflection section, basically, I realized that how many facts I downplayed. For example, I ignored how retirees might misunderstand safe income, or how the AI really optimizing for retention, not fairness. And even though I knew that a part of me didn't want to criticize the earlier argument too harshly, because I had just spent time defending it, that showed me how self justification kicks in without us noticing. This whole exercise made me think about the real life belief too. We like to assume we form opinions based on facts, but honestly, we often start with a feeling and then build logic around it. Um, Overall, the writing process made that it was very obvious that I could feel my brain trying to make the uncomfortable position sound more reasonable just because I was the one arguing it. And that connects back to the AI design in the big way. AI basically doesn't intend to mislead people, but it reflects the goal that we set for it, right? It's if human are biased towards comfort, stability, or profit, then AI will end up reinforcing those same biases, sometimes even more strongly. So danger isn't just biased data; it's also biased reasoning behind how we justify certain data and choices. Like in the conclusion, the assignment made me more aware of how easy it is to rationalize something when you want it to make sense. And yeah, if one short essay can do that, you can imagine how AI teams working under pressure might convince themselves that emotionally manipulative design is actually helping the client. Experience basically through this assignment made me more reflective, both about my own thinking and about how we evaluate the AI system that claims to be objective. I think being aware of our own motivated reason is a big part of building more honest and responsible AI policies. Thank you so much for this assignment. It actually it actually taught me more about my own psychology than AI system itself. Thank you, Professor.